Hello everyone. Today I want to show you how to connect your laptop to a Siemens PLC. Also how to complete the hardware configuration and download the hardware configuration to the PLC. So for the Siemens brand we use a software that called TIA Portal, as you see on the screen. TIA stands for Totally Integrated Automation, and the version that we are using here is version 18. So just double click and open the software. Okay, so now you have got this page opened. So on this page you have got three options on the top left. One of them is open existing project. So if you have got any existing project that you want to open, simply you can click on that specific project and then press open. However, I want to create a new project, so I go for create a new project. We have got another basically option here, which is called Migrate Project. And in Siemens TIA Portal, the option Migrate Project is used when you want to convert projects created with older version of the Siemens software, such as Step7 Classic or WinCC Flexible or Simatic Manager, and you want to open that old version of project into the new software. So today we are going to create a new project. I just press on create new project, and I'm going to call it hardware config or configuration. Press create. It gives you the path as well. If you want to save it anywhere else, you just click on three dots here, and then you can change the path. It shows also the version of the software that you are using, which is version 18. And so at this point, we need to find our PLC in the software. It has to be exactly the right model of the PLC that we are using. So we go for configure a device. Okay, and then if you click on add new device, then you will see all the devices available in Siemens software here. So it can be a controller, it can be HMI or PC system. As we are working with a PLC, so it's a kind of controller, so we click on the controller, then you will have the list of all different Siemens Step7 controllers here. So now we need to know which PLC we are going to connect to, what kind of PLC it is. The PLC that I am going to show you the hardware configuration is a S7-1200. And then we open the CPU. We have got so many different versions of 1200. The one that we have got here is a 1214C DC. There are two different ways that you can do the hardware configuration. One way is to pick exactly the right PLC that you are using. So the PLC that I'm using is 1214C. C stands for compact. Input, output, and power supply are all DC. However, I need to find exactly the version of the PLC I'm using. It's you can find this information on the PLC. I will show you on the video where you can find all these information. So it's 1AG400XB0. This is it. And the version of the software that is saved on the CPU of the PLC is 4.0. So we pick the right version and then press add. Okay, so now you can see your PLC here. At the moment, we have got a compact PLC with few inputs and outputs. Actually, it has got one full byte of input plus 6 bits, which altogether you have got 14 input bits and 10 output bits. If you want to find out the address of your input and output, you can find it from here. So your input addresses, I stands for input. Your input addresses is byte number 0 and byte number 1. And your output addresses are byte number 0 and byte number 1. We have got two analog inputs, which is input word 64 and input word 67. If you want to download this hardware config or configuration to the PLC, it's so simple. You have got two different ways. One, by using this icon on the top, right below the window. So it says download to device. By downloading to device, you can download this hardware configuration into your PLC. So by clicking this, I can download the hardware configuration, or what you can do, you can right click on the PLC and then find download to device. As I've done only hardware configuration, I've not done any software, any programming at the moment, so I just go for hardware configuration download. So you can click on that. And then the type of the PC interface that we are using here is basically we are using Ethernet cable, which is part of Profinet network. And so here we just pick PNIE, and then the hardware that is installed in my laptop is a Realtek Gaming 2.5 family controller. Then we click on search device. Now at this point my laptop is trying to find my PLC. So when this green line basically is showing that the connection is correct. So you click on the PLC. You have got the IP address here, 192.168.06. So now I can load or download the hardware configuration into the PLC from the laptop to the PLC. If I want to change the IP address, it's so simple, you can do it. If you want to check that your laptop is connected to the PLC correctly, you can check it from here. So you can click on tick the flash LED, then all the LEDs on the PLC starts flashing. So now I can tick it off. I checked it already, it's fine. So now I can load. There's no error here. You can ignore warnings. However, if there is any error, it comes with a red cross. So in that case, you have to solve the error before you be able to download the hardware configuration. It takes a few seconds to download it to the PLC. Yeah, everything's done. Now, so at the moment the PLC is in the stop mode, so whenever it's going to download anything to the PLC, normally PLC goes to the stop mode in case of safety reason. So after you finish your downloading, the PLC automatically will go to the stop mode. So now the downloading is completed. I had no errors and no warnings. As you can see, everything is ticked in blue, so everything is fine. Just one thing I wanted to show you. This PLC is a compact PLC. However, if you need any more IOs or any specific module that you need to be added to the PLC, you can add it here. So as you can see, there are basically 8 slots available that you can add any kind of input or output or any kind of basically module to this PLC. You can do it, where you can find basically all digital input modules are available here. So in the right side, on the right side of the software, you have got a catalog with all the different kind of modules. So if in your real hardware you have got any extra input and output module, then when you are going to do the hardware configuration, you have to add it here and then download it to the PLC. Thanks for watching this video.